On a quiet summer night in Charlotte, North Carolina, a young woman boarded a light rail train, heading home after a long day at work. She thought it was just another ride, but within minutes, her life would end in a brutal and senseless act of violence. This is the tragic story of Iryna Zarutska, a 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee, whose shocking death has left a community shaken, sparked outrage across 2 countries, and raised questions that many say cannot be ignored. The incident. It was August 22, 2025. Iryna had just finished her shift at Zapetti's Pizzeria, where she worked to support herself after fleeing the war in Ukraine. She boarded the train, found a seat, and sat quietly, not knowing that danger was sitting just behind her. Suddenly, without warning, 34-year-old Decarlos Brown Jr. pulled out a pocket knife. In a swift and brutal attack, he stabbed her 3 times, including once in the neck. Witnesses later described it as cold and unprovoked. Iryna never stood a chance. The suspect, Brown, wasn't a stranger to the police. Far from it. He had 14 prior arrests for violent crimes, armed robbery, breaking and entering, robbery with a dangerous weapon. He had a long, dangerous past. Yet he was still walking free. On the night of the murder, he wasn't even supposed to be on the train. He was fare jumping. For many, this raised one haunting question. Why was a man with this record still on the streets? Arrest and charges. Police arrested Brown as soon as he stepped off the train. He was charged with first-degree murder, and prosecutors say he could face the death penalty. But the motive? Still a mystery. Authorities say there's no evidence he even knew Iryna. Reactions. The killing quickly made international headlines. Ukraine's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it was in constant contact with investigators. U.S. Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy blamed Charlotte officials for security failures. Elon Musk took to social media, blasting judges and prosecutors for letting criminals roam free. And from the White House, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt called the attack pure evil and entirely preventable. Community response. Outrage spread like wildfire. On social media, people demanded safer public transit, with many asking why vulnerable passengers like Iryna weren't better protected. Charlotte's mayor promised to deploy more police officers across transit locations. But for many, it was too little, too late. The controversy. The case has since become deeply politicized. Some say the media downplayed coverage compared to other tragedies. Others point to America's broken justice system, where repeat offenders cycle in and out of prison until something horrific happens. For Iryna Zarutska, the system failed. And now, her name is etched into a growing list of lives cut short, lives that might have been saved. Closing hook. One young woman. One violent man. One preventable tragedy that has left scars across 2 nations. The question remains, how many more lives will be lost before real change is made?
There are evil people. We're all people of religion, but there are evil people, and we have to confront that. I just give my love and hope to the family of the young woman who was stabbed this morning or last night in Charlotte by a madman, a lunatic. Just got up and started. It's right on the tape. Not really watchable because it's so horrible, but just viciously stabbed. She's just sitting there. So they're evil people. We have to be able to handle that. If we don't handle that, we don't have a country.